Hello everybody and welcome to IC Markets Market Commentary. My name is Tamar Meir from Trade with Precision, and today I want to take a look at the Japanese yen. Last week we saw the Bank of Japan really surprising the market when they announced a tweaking of their yield curve control. So we saw the Japanese yen strengthening against many of its trading partners, and in doing so breaking really strong levels of support and resistance. So I want to start with two pairs that I'm watching quite closely, and I also want to show you why I've picked these two. Now this is more of a higher time frame potential setup that I'm talking at the moment. During this time of the year the market is a bit more quiet, the spreads are widening, and that's why I like to look at higher time frame trading opportunities. So let's start with Aussie yen here, and this is the daily chart, and as we can see the daily chart is in a downtrend. We got clear series of lower highs and lower lows. We've got the moving averages 10, 20, 50 all fanning, all in the correct order for a downtrend, and we've got convergence here on the momentum indicators. Now the level that I'm eyeing and I'm watching is around the previous swing low. We can see a couple of touches at that level. It's also in and around the round number of 91. Now I've also drawn the Fibonacci retracement from the latest high to the low, and what we can spot is that that 91 level, that is also the previous swing low, couple of touches, so level of support and resistance is clustering very nicely with the 61.8% retracement. And if and when the market will pull back into this area, into that 91 level, it's also going to be in and around the sell zone, that area between the 10 and the 20 moving averages. So releasing a bit of this strong selling pressure, a bit of a pullback. What I'm looking for is sign that the pullback is over, potentially a bearish candle in the sell zone, and looking for a reaction to this level and a continuation of the downward move. I want to point out, if we'll take a look here on the weekly, and we'll take a look at this low that we arrived at. So this low that we formed around here, and the low here is 87.022. The previous low that we had around that area that we've rejected and moved quite strongly for is 87.36. So this low over here went lower than the previous one. So if we look at it on the monthly chart, we can actually see it breaking lower as well, a little bit of a lower low, potential intention from the sellers. You can also see how strong this level has been in the past. So if we move quickly into the monthly, we can see that idea of this candle simply going lower than this one. The next level though of support and resistance sitting around this previous swing high, it's around the 86. So I will be careful if and when we reach that area again. So Aussie yen high on my watch list. The next one is CAD yen, and it's a similar idea. So we've got here the daily chart, clear series of lower highs and lower lows. Moving averages 10, 20, 50, all fanning, all in the correct order for a downtrend, and the momentum indicators are flat to converge. Now again, this is the level that I'm eyeing, in and around the 99. So again, a round number, and we can see plenty of touches at that level. The market try to hold, buyer try to push the price higher until failing and pushing the price lower. Now once again, drawing the Fibonacci retracement from the previous high to the low, and we can see that that 99 support resistance level and a round number is clustering again quite nicely with the 61.8% retracement and the sell zone. So once again, I'm looking for that pullback and any signs that the sellers are back in control around that 99 level and looking for a continuation of this move. Now, on CAD-yen, if we'll have a look at the move and at the weekly, we can also see that we broke this previous low, and again, the next level right here around potentially the 93. So looking rather bearish, but the weekly chart, the moving averages haven't changed direction yet, and the monthly chart is looking slightly stronger or more bullish than the Aussie yen one. So there's a bit of a difference between the two. In here we can see that the next level of potential support and resistance around that 93-94 area, a bit more room to move, but on the other hand, the monthly chart looking slightly more bullish than Aussie yen. The two of the currencies that are looking a bit stronger, so if the yen, if that pullback actually keep on going, so we're not going to get any selling opportunities on Aussie yen and CAD yen, and actually the yen might weaken, so looking at the other direction, then I'll be looking at Euro yen and Swiss yen. Now there's no potential level or opportunity here yet, but this is sort of a market that I'm watching in case the other direction will take control, so strengthening of the currencies against the yen, so a weaker yen. And the reason for it, if we'll take a look at Euro yen or Swiss yen, we can see that the weekly chart is basically just going sideways, so there's a lot of buyers still sitting here, and even though we had that strong reaction to the action of the Bank of Japan, we can see that basically we're just sitting in the same spot here on Swiss yen. So Swiss has been stronger still, and despite all that action, we haven't seen the market sort of starting to trend lower. So if we'll see a weakening of the yen continuing, so the pullback might turn into a move higher, then high on my watch list will be Euro yen and Swiss yen. Happy trading, everyone. Have a wonderful holidays. Happy New Year, and I'll speak to you in the new year. Bye for now.